Hi there, everybody. My name is Margaret Rickman. I want to talk to you today about NEIU remote printing, also known as Papercut. There's over 80 copiers around campus you might notice, and you might wonder how to use those. So remote printing, first thing you're going to do is a simple search for NEIU remote printing, or you can type print.neiu.edu in the search bar. You're going to log in using your username and password. Note there's no @NEIU for the login for the username. But when you go and pick up your copiers, if you don't have an ID, you will use your full username email with @NEIU.edu, and your password is the same as your email. And we're going to jump right into this. Now that you're logged in, think of this as a balance of Monopoly money. Right now, you can see on my balance here in the upper corner, I have a balance of 62.67. Those are points, not dollars. The decimal point is deceiving. And basically, you're going to go down and see the rates, transaction history, recent print jobs, and we're going to touch on the change details, which is if you forgot your PIN number after you set it up, you're going to come back here and change your PIN number and update it. And web print, that's what we're going to discuss a little bit in a moment, and then add credits. So if you only have a credit card and you've used up all your points, you can actually use your credit or debit card to add more cash. The next part is jumping right into it, everybody. We're on the main page. We're on the web print page. We're clicking on web print, and we're going to do, next step is submitting a job. Once you click submit a job, you're going to see choosing which campus you want to send it to, choose which campus, and you can see from the next step, each time you're going to prompt to get the next options: black and white, one-sided, color, larger prints, 11 by 17 do count as 2 pages and are only available in color. Then next, choose the number of copies you want, then upload the document using drag or drop, or click and search for the document you want to be printed. And last and most important, click upload and complete. And you watch the progress bar on the top I showed you as a reference. You'll see that you've gotten to the last step, and as long as you did that upload and complete, you should be able to do the next step. Where can I pick up my printing? So you can go any place on NEIU main campus, for black and white. For color printing, go to the library, copy center, the student lounge, and the Padrosa. The fact is, when it comes around to it, when you logged in, you might have realized, Mike, I can't print anything. I didn't have any points. So this is where it comes into the details of when you get points. You get points if after you register for your first class for the semester before the first day of class. If you're not registered, you have to contact the help desk. And I left the information here for you to see. You can contact the support, create a support ticket, going to NEIU newport.neiu.edu, and pretty simple. You can call the phone number from any service phone on campus, and you should get the answers of maybe why you didn't have any points when you first logged in, and that can slow you down in your process of picking up your prints. So now my example is I'm on the main campus. I'm going to walk up and swipe my ID in the side of the color copier, side of any copier. And if you don't have an ID, you can actually enter in your full username, which is your full email, and your password on the machine. And that's the screen that you see here. It's simple enough. When you first log in, you do have to set up that 4-digit code, the PIN number that you can use every single time you log in to pick up your copies. And you'll follow the prompts and select the cups that you want to print. And once you submit that, you'll pick up your copies, and out you go. So again, little details here. Again, these are points, not currency. When you see a decimal, please don't be confused. It's not money. You're not being charged for this. It is basically something that's being given to the students on campus for registering for class. So there's no cash value unless you add cash value. So you can add points, you can add cash to the copiers. Near copiers, there's cash value machine. And remember to don't break the law. Notices are on most all copiers. Please don't break the law. Copyright laws are no joke. And refer to neiu.edu to reset your pins. And last note, the print quota can be used for printing, scanning, and copying on campus. So you can scan all the documents you need for points per scan, but just realize, like anything else, there's a lot of information. Unused print quota is removed after the last day of class, and unused print quota does not roll over to the next semester. There are no refunds for unused portions as well, even when you add value using your debit or credit card. So be mindful about when you're adding credit using your card or cash. Lots of information can be found at Papercut or near the copiers on campus. I just did this a visual so people can understand the type of things you'll see and the details I'm not going to get into. This is a short presentation, but I figure if you have eyes, and you all probably do, if you don't, I'm sorry to say that there's a way that someone can tell you where can be found. If you can't see and any visual impairments, please contact the help desk. They'll be able to walk you through it and talk you through it. And again, details. If you exceed your print quota, you can purchase additional points by adding at the value station around campus. This is what it looks like here. Or you can go and add credit through the website itself, and that is circled there. Remind myself too that there are no refunds for unused points or cash balance, and refunds are only issued for toner or hardware failure within 48 hours. The fact is you might print something out and all of a sudden, why is it so light? Why is it so bad? Something is wrong. Please do yourself a favor, scan the barcode, contact the help desk, report it within 48 hours. You'll get refund back to your points. Again, there's no cash value. It's not related to the computer resource fee that you are charged if you have online classes. And then one reminder is realizing that you can go anywhere to get your stuff printed out, but do a simple Google search or print at NEIU.edu. Log in using your username and password, land on the summary page, and send your printing to campus to pick up. For assistance, contact the help desk. And one last reminder, prints are black and white, are 10 points per page. Double-sided, they're 18 points. Color are 25 points. And that's the last of my presentation. I apologize if I offended anybody with any of my presentation. Realizing that some people don't want to print anything, considering the environment, and the fact is some people don't need to print anything, but that's the reason there's no charge, there's no value to these points. There's no cash value being charged. So keep in mind too that when you go around campus, look for those copiers and make sure that you keep those in mind and keep this tutorial in mind and pass on the information. Thanks so much.